All right. Good morning, everyone. This is my trade recap on how I made pretty much $700 this morning. It's a very short trade. But I think the risk management was a fair play going into the morning here. So I took two trades. One was a loss, one was a winner. As you can see, the short was the winner. um, But so I did take a long initially. Um, because sometimes going into the market, when we deliver into a new week opening gap, it really varies, like depending on the size of the new week opening gap. Sometimes we just tap into it, and then we displace out, and then sometimes we fully rebalance into the entire gap, and then potentially could go lower. So I think obviously my first initial bias was might not have been the right play. Now that I think about it, I did want to target something more internal because we did tap into this daily for sure. This daily fair value gap. And it's sending us lower into that new week opening gap, because sometimes majority of new week opening gaps they're like bullish expansions when we bounce into it and then we come out. So I got out of this trade pretty early, just because Mondays, especially with shit like this, I don't want to be in trades that long and hold my positions. I tend to cut them pretty early. But I'm not even upset with how this played out. So going into market open, as you can see this candle, where are we at? 9:30 candle, we displace lower, tapping into this new week opening gap. What I see here on the higher time frame is this initial sell side right here, new week opening gap level. Okay. And literally right away, this could have been the manipulation move, so I probably got manipulated, unfortunately. But it's not like we rebalance into any PD arrays though. Oh, we rebalance 50% of the range. Okay, that's lucky on me. There we go. See, this is why you journal. This is why you do trade recaps. Okay, so you can see. So we ended up rebalancing 50% of this range, and then that sent us lower into this new week opening gap. I waited for, where are we? There's a 2-minute paired up with a 1-minute change in state after inversing this fair value gap here, and that was my entry, targeting CE of the new week opening gap. We might get it, we might not, but if you look at this price action, this chop is something I didn't really want to sit through, because it's not very efficient. Mondays aren't efficient, but somehow I do tend to make profits somehow. I don't know, on a Monday. But yeah. Anyways, very discretionary. It's whether or not you wanted to take this. The initial loss was here. We inversed this 1 minute, sweeping the sell side, but it's not technically a real sweep, just because this NWOG gap here is currently being filled. So that was on me. And yeah, I took a long, basically up to these highs. Obviously, stopped out. It was a very short stop. So, and I love 8 minis. It's literally perfect for me. So then I waited, realized that we obviously weren't going higher, and we were just rebalancing in order to send us lower into this new week opening gap. I took my short up the change in state. Literally the 1 minute it closed right here, so it's already in profit. And yeah, so essentially right here, what could have happened is I go break even. If I was still in this trade, I'd go break even. And I still wouldn't have got stopped out. Maybe because of spread. Who knows? But yeah, I was thinking about taking another short after we rebalance into this fair value gap to send us lower, and TP would have gotten hit. But I'm not looking to chase and force any trades, so that's not me. But yeah, that's pretty much the trade recap today. Nothing crazy. We're 700 up on the morning. Yeah, let me know what trade you guys took. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. This week is looking pretty promising. It's looking pretty bearish. Like just look at the structure. We do not want to go higher. If we are going to go higher, we need to sweep this weekly low at least for us to even reverse up to these levels, because this internal low isn't gonna do shit. Or if we're just continuing to be bearish, we have an unmitigated weekly. We have all of this right here. So yeah, let's see what this week has in store for us. But I'm up on the day and I can't complain. So yep, I'll catch you guys in the next one.